Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now?
I just worry about that. So we crossed the bridge today. We came up to Munising, and we're going to do the Picture Rock tour today. Tomorrow we're going to do a glass bottom tour. But anyway, since we're up here in the UP, here is Muldoon's Pasties. And it just would not be a trip to the UP. There's Bigfoot, of course. But it wouldn't be a trip to the UP if you weren't doing some pasties. So we're gonna get in here and check them out and see what we get into. And we're gonna get a couple of Texans on a pasty. This ought to be good. So, got on that Muldoon's pasty. I like the pasty here a little bit better than the one I had in northern Minnesota. Basically the same thing. Pastry, rutabaga, carrot, beef, potato, and it's good. It's a one and done. It's a Cornish dish that the ironwork is brought over from England. So when they was doing heavy ironwork up here, that was the jam. So there it is, the pasty. You can't come to the UP and not have a pasty. I think it's state law. So, when you're got a hotel in Munising and your boat gets rescheduled, you kind of got to adjust on the fly. So, boat rescheduled, we're gonna go check out Wagner Falls. Not even a quarter mile off trail here, and or on the trail I should say, a couple hundred feet, and I can already hear the water. And just being out in these woods in the Midwest, this is paradise right here. This is God's country. As it often happens with travel, things come up and you have to call an audible. In this case, our shipwreck tour got rescheduled and pushed to the following day. So it ended up that we were going to be on two boats in one day. But, you know, we got out, we saw a little bit of the beach. We got out to Wagner Falls, to Miner Falls and Miner's Castle, and just had a good look around Lake Superior, got checked into our hotel. But this is the type of thing that happens when you travel, right? You always got to be prepared. We had a backup plan and we executed. So we made our way down to Miner Falls and got the Miner Pub. Got a nice waterfall. That's a pretty cool spot. There's a night up in the rock. And now the real fun, the getting back up.
Yeah, they were loud.
There's a few stairs heading up. So we got here to Miner's Castle on Lake Superior and Picture Rock's National Lake Shore. And oh my God, look at that out there. This is absolutely gorgeous. Drones prohibited in the park. And bam. And here is the view of the hotel we're staying at. And right out to Superior. So this is the Beach Inn Hotel in Munising. It's not the Taj Mahal, it's a little dated, but the view and being on the shore of Lake Superior is second to none. So that's not bad at all. So, when stuck in Munising, we decided to try the Cooking Carberry's wood-fired pizza. And there's some pretty kinky pizzas in there. I'm covering less and less about food, but sometimes food's interesting. So, that's the menu, but specifically the savory blueberry, mozzarella cheese on crust, blue cheese, ham, bacon, onion, and blueberries, topped with blueberry balsamic vinegar, fresh basil, and Parmesan cheese. Don't ask us to change this pizza up. The answer is no. So they're all like basically the size of a paper plate and individual pizzas, but decent variety. More than I expected, and got better ratings than the other pizza place, so we're gonna see how this pans out.
For a couple days, I couldn't figure out which one was count. But he's like a deer.
So this morning we're doing the glass bottom shipwreck tour in Munising. I had to catch up with the wifey here. We got the glass bottom boat here. We're doing the Munising, Michigan this morning. We had to do a little bit of juggling with these boat trips. One of them got canceled yesterday due to inclement weather. And so here we are. Let's see if we can get out on Superior this morning. The shipwreck tours in Munising, Michigan offer a unique way to explore the maritime history of Lake Superior from the water. These tours take guests aboard a specially designed glass-bottom boat, allowing passengers to view the historic shipwrecks resting on the lakebed beneath the clear waters of the Alger Underwater Preserve. For ships in trouble on the long southern coast of Lake Superior, harbors of refuge are few. Munising is one of them. The waters off of Munising are sheltered by Grand Island and have been the final destination of many ships seeking safe harbor from the fury of the Big Lake. The area stretching from just west of Munising to Ossabaw Point and including the Picture Rocks National Lakeshore is the home of the Alger Underwater Preserve. Several major shipwrecks lying within recreational diving limits are found inside its boundaries. All the major shipwrecks are buoyed by the local preserve organization with supplies donated by the Glass Bottom Boat Tourist Company. Most of the shipwrecks lie in sheltered water. Besides diving shipwrecks, divers can visit sea caves. These caves were formed by wave action howling out the sandstone cliffs underwater. Although the caves are shallow, at water levels down to 10 feet, they offer spectacular snorkeling and underwater photography. The Munising area affords many recreational activities that supplement diving. The Picture Rocks National Lakeshore is one of the most beautiful scenic areas in the country for hiking and backpacking. There are 5 waterfalls in the Munising area to visit as well. Also popular are the glass bottom boat tours that take tourists on diving excursions to see many of the remains of the ships visible from the surface. The Shipwrecks Boat Tour experience combines scenic cruising along the Picture Rocks National Lakeshore with expert narration about the region's shipping history, famous local wrecks, and the challenges of navigating Lake Superior's often unpredictable waters. Highlights include viewing the remains of 19th and early 20th century wooden schooners and steamers, learning about the storms that sent them to the bottom, and seeing how clear Lake Superior's water can make even deeper wrecks visible. Tours typically last about 2 hours and operate seasonally from late spring through early fall, weather permitting. Along the way, passengers can also enjoy views of the sandstone cliffs, historic lighthouses, and the surrounding forested shoreline. It's an engaging combination of history, nature, and adventure that's accessible to all ages. For the best experience, bring a light jacket, as lake breezes can be cool, and a camera to capture both the scenery above and the shipwrecks below.
You're going to see a port side railing straddling it. It's 55 feet long. This came off in the 60s or 70s when divers used to tie directly up to the wreck. It was a windy day. The wind pushed their vessel off the wreck, and they took the railing with them. As you look into the cabin truck area, you might see some beams that are farther down below. Those are 4 feet below the deck, and the cabin would have rose 4 feet above the deck. Needless to say, we would not be doing this today if the cabin was still here.
Yeah. Barely off this thing. The Glass Bottom Shipwreck Tours Company started out as a diving guide on Lake Superior. They would take divers out to the shipwreck sites for them to dive. Eventually, they noticed that the family members that were non-divers wanted to tag along and watch. This gave the proprietor the idea of fitting a boat with a glass bottom so that non-divers could get a chance to share the experience of seeing these shipwrecks. While out on this tour, you will see 2 shipwrecks. The first is the Bermuda, that is a wooden canal schooner built in 1860. The ship is 135 feet long, 26 feet wide, and fully intact at the bottom of Lake Superior. From there, you'll go to Grand Island East Channel Lighthouse that was constructed in the 1860s. The crew will guide you along the sandstone cliffs of Lake Superior, sharing historical information and the local ecology along the way. From there, you will be guided to the Herman H. Hetler, that was a 200-foot-long wooden steamer that was built in 1890. On November 23rd of 1926, the 36-year-old wooden steamer Herman H. Hetler was seeking shelter in Munising Harbor from a fall gale when a reported compass variation caused her to veer off course and slam into the rock reef off of Trout Point at the north end of the East Channel. The Hetler, under Captain John M. Johnson, was en route from Ludington, Michigan to Duluth with a cargo of 1,100 tons of bulk table salt. The accident happened about 8:30 p.m. while visibility was restricted by heavy snow squalls. This video is not sponsored by the Shipwreck Tours Company, and I have no relationship with them. I will say that I highly recommend this tour. The staff are very knowledgeable, kind, and love to share their knowledge. A chance to get out on Lake Superior and learn about these fascinating shipwrecks is well worth the money. I think the adult price was like $41, and there are senior, military, and children discounts. Highly recommend. Another morning, brilliant morning out here on Lake Superior. We went out in Munising on the shipwreck tours, but any day you can be out here on Superior, it just can't be beat. This weather this morning, it's around 55 degrees and it's absolutely perfect. And you got a little taste of America back there.
If you are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. It helps us with the algorithm. And in the age of AI, I always say, for creators like me that are out there providing real content, not something that I'm typing at a prompt, you know, I think that that should be rewarded. And I really do appreciate everybody that does watch these videos. It means a lot. So if you like and subscribe, it helps it get out there to more people. It helps YouTube suggest it to more people, and that's how more people get to see these videos. I'm never going to be famous. I don't want to be famous, but I would like to share my work with as many people as possible. So thank you for watching. I also want to say we ended up splitting this video into 2 videos. So the next video will be the Pictured Rocks, National Lakeshore, full video on that. But as always, there is a little bit of food advice here at the end, by the way. If you're in Munising, stay tuned, because the last part of this video is kind of key and something you're going to want to know. Anyways, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it.
So we here at Miners Pasties, and the other day we ate at Muldoon's, and everybody says, oh, you got to eat at Muldoon's when you see all these YouTube videos on Munising. You got to have a pasty at Muldoon's. Miners Pasty Kitchen here in Munising, much better. Crust is a little bit flakier. I'll throw in a little clip of the pasty itself. But we had the breakfast pasty, and crust was flakier, it was juicier. They say, hey, look, if you got a good pasty, you don't need gravy. My wife asked about gravy with it. She got a little bit of trouble for that. But yeah, Miners Pasty Kitchen right here in Munising, right on the main strip road on the corner. Highly recommend. Best pasty I've had in the UP, so highly recommend. I've ate a few of them.